Two-year-old American who was beaten to death by a mob in Greece in 2017. Jeremy, this story is horrifying.
It truly is, Kay. And as you can see inside this week's People, of the 9 men charged with intentional homicide, 3 were released. The rest were convicted on lesser charges. The harshest got 15 years, some just 5 years. For Bakari's parents, Jill and Phil Henderson, that is not enough. So they continue the fight for justice for their son.
We were so proud of him. He had just recently graduated and sent him off to Greece, and he came back home dead in a box.
He was kind of our shining star, the middle child that wanted to make sure that we knew he was there. So he was very inquisitive. He was thoughtful, compassionate. He loved people. He loved learning about new cultures.
So, the University of Arizona graduate decided to travel to Zakynthos, Greece, to shoot promotional photos for his upcoming fashion line. On July 7th, 2017, he and some friends were making the most of their trip. But that night at a local bar, after a woman asked to take a selfie with Bakari, a man asked her why she was talking to a, quote, black guy and not his Serbian friends. Moments later, Bakari tried to flee the scene and was mobbed, beaten to death within 30 seconds. The story made international headlines.
Somebody getting beaten to death over a selfie, it just makes no sense.
The last time we spoke, he had called me early that morning from Greece, July the 6th, which is my birthday, and he wanted to be the first one to tell me happy birthday.
At 3 o'clock the next morning, the Hendersons got a call from the U.S. Embassy telling them their son was dead.
I didn't want to believe it. I kept telling her no. And that's when Jill asked me what's going on. And I told Jill, and Jill just screamed. I never heard her scream so loud. And then Jill was just hollering, bring my baby home, bring my baby home.
Bakari's parents believe it was a hate crime.
To me, it was a racial act.
I mean, it wasn't like he said, why are you taking a photo with an American? He definitely profiled him based on the color of his skin.
The Greek prosecutor deemed the sentences too light and ordered a retrial. In the 4 years since, it's been delayed multiple times, even after Vice President Kamala Harris raised the case with the Greek Prime Minister.
You can't really even fully grieve because you're still fighting for justice and trying to figure out what that's going to look like.
For Bakari's parents, justice is murder charges. And while they await their next court date on March 11th, the Hendersons have the continued support of Gayle King.
It's meant the world to us, really it has. I mean, because so many times people's stories are forgotten or overlooked, and especially with there being so many things that happen. And she's been a consistent force in our family and in our lives, so we are very grateful for her.
And the family's keeping Bakari's dream alive by running his fashion line, Bakari Luxury Sportswear. His mom, Jill, says Bakari always told them they'd be working for him someday, and he was right. She continues her fight for justice.
I'm just sending all of the love to his family and loved ones.
Yeah, we switch gears now from that to this.